BodyBags, where horror lies.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to BodyBags. It's week 156, and I'm your Sunday host, Bourgie86 here again. Now, the film I got for you guys this week is a film that was released by everyone's favorite company, Wild Eye Releasing. And it was a film that actually cracked me up when I actually looked at the name and the title and the cover art of it. And it's called Sodomaniac. Yes. The main plot of this one, we're introduced to this group of friends. They're all male friends that like to have parties and stuff, and they also like to take advantage of women pretty much. They all have this thing where we see in one scene in the beginning of the film where they drug a woman and have their way with her pretty much. Now, go forward, one of their friends is missing, and they keep getting notes that saying you're next, I know what you did, and stuff like that. And we find out that there's a killer actually picking off this group of friends one by one. So they decide that some of them are not more worried about it, so they decide to have this big giant party where the killer comes out and tries to take them out one by one. That's pretty much the main plot of the film. Now, my thoughts on this. This film has a really great opening shot, I have to say. It's kind of like this neon coloring, and it has this thrilling synth score in the beginning of it, which really took me for a surprise, because the synth score is probably the majority of what I fell in love about this film, so for the most part. And its opening title sequence, which had this neon Sodomaniac and shit in it, and it was fucking awesome. Now, the killer himself is fucking hilarious. If you haven't seen this yet, it's fucking funny. He actually wears an ass for a mask. Yes, it's you see two ass cheeks and a hole in the middle, and he talks, and it's fucking hilarious, because there's one scene where the killer is smoking a cigarette, and he puts the cigarette in the fucking where the asshole is supposed to be. It's fucking hilarious. And his weapon of choice is very interesting, I have to say. I don't want to really spoil it for you, but if you can guess the name of the movie, you know what's going to happen and how he kills his victims. Now, for the most part, I did kind of like this film, because it does have a very cool twist at the end, which I'm not going to spoil it for you. And it goes into a different, kind of subgenre of films. That's all I'm going to say. But the only problem with the film is, for me, since the characters do these heinous acts, date raping chicks and stuff, they're kind of not the best characters that you want to follow through a slasher film. You have to you don't really care what happens to them pretty much. And until that twist happens and you see what's going on, you follow these assholeless characters throughout the film. But it did keep my interest, because the killer was kind of funny, and the kills themselves were humorous and also gross, I might add. There's some fucking gross out moments involving sodomizing pretty much in this film, and it's fucking hilarious. And another thing that I didn't really care for the film per se was some of the soundtrack. It had some of these hip-hop songs in the film, which I'm not really hating the film for the hip-hop songs. It's just the songs weren't for me per se, and I know they were club party songs and stuff, and it didn't fit the mood for I was in the mood to hear them in that time period. But other than that, I did enjoy the film for what it was and stuff. It wasn't the worst watch either, because the twist really made this film for me what it was. It is a low-budget film. It has low-budget acting in it, but most of the characters do well in their lines and stories, and especially the leader of the group. He's actually a really great asshole, I have to say. He plays his part perfectly, and he did a really great job. Now, if I had to rate this film, since it might not be for everyone because it is a low budget film, plus you have to follow like these characters that do heinous acts and stuff in it. It might throw some people off when they first watch it, but I did enjoy this film for what it was. It's not the most perfect film in the world, but it has a lot of good stuff going on, especially with that opening scene with like this neon Sodomaniac title sequence and its sense score. And even though it does have hateful characters, I think they got what they were coming to pretty much. So if I had to rate Sodomaniac, I'm going to give it a solid 6.5 out of 10. Nothing too mind-blowing. And yeah, I do recommend it, especially if you're a fan of slasher fans out there. Really cool stuff. Alright guys, that's it for this review. And oh, I forgot to mention. So, if you watched Stubby's review, he said that I would have something to say to you guys. So, I'm proud to announce that next week we are bringing back the monthly theme. Yes, we're going to have one theme week each month, and I think that would be the best way so we could think of like ideas and stuff and not get over like exaggerated with like the thoughts that we come up with or like ideas for like themes. I thought it would be just perfect just to do one theme week for now till each month until we have enough. Maybe we'll do like maybe a theme month one month. But I'm proud to announce that next week is going to be Asian horror theme week on BodyBags. Yes, I'm very excited because I actually picked this week because it was pretty much my idea and my thought process to think of like the bring back the theme weeks, and all my hosts agree that it was a perfect time to start doing themes again. But like I said, we're just gonna do like one a month for now, just so we don't have like, you know, like oversaturation of ideas and thoughts. So yeah, I hope you're there for that week, and I'm very excited to see what films. I actually do know what films my hosts are doing, so I hope you're excited to see what films they do for Asian theme week next week. So I can't wait to see you guys that week, and I hope to see you soon. So yep, that's it. Thank you for coming to BodyBags, everyone, and as always, I'll see you next week. Peace out.